What if a fire burned inside Venus's ice, whispering secrets that could burn you alive from the inside? This super creepy story from Venus in 2145 will grab you and not let go. Zane Holt, a miner in a Venus camp, finds a weird flame trapped in ice that whispers his fears, but it starts fires in people's minds, putting everyone in danger. Stay to face the terror. Venus's frozen poles glitter under a thick yellow sky, the ice cracking like glass in the cold. Zane walks in his heavy suit, his drill buzzing as he digs for rare metals to keep the mining station running. The camp's metal domes huddle against the wind, Zane's only home since Earth got too hot to live on. His heart hurts because his sister, Tira, died in a shuttle crash 3 years ago. Her last words, "It's alive," stuck in his head. Zane hopes Venus's ice holds clues to what she meant. One day, his drill hits something strange, a bright flame trapped inside the ice, glowing red and moving like it's alive. When he gets close, it whispers Zane in a voice like a match scratching, and his heart pounds. He thinks it's his suit messing up, but he freezes when the flame shows Tara's face in the ice, her eyes empty, staring at him. Zane's scared, but he can't look away. The frozen fire gets weirder, whispering louder, and bad things start happening in the camp. Drills stop working, lights flicker like they're afraid, and the air feels hot even in the cold. Zane's head device, which helps him scan ice, buzzes and stings, like the flames trying to get in his brain. Other miners start seeing nightmares fires in their heads, burning their thoughts. Zane tests the ice, but the flame isn't normal. It's not even from Venus. He tells his friend Kori, a nervous scientist with a scar on her cheek from a lab accident. Kori checks a nearby cave and finds old carvings pictures of the flame with people screaming, pointing to a dark spot in the sky. The flame says, "You burn?" in a spooky voice, and Zane's hands shake so much he drops his drill. What's this fire trying to do? Zane and Kori decide to find out. They suit up and head into the ice caves, where the air is freezing and their breaths fog up their helmets. The caves twist like a maze, with walls of ice that shine like mirrors. Their lights catch strange marks carved in the ice, marks that seem to glow when they're not looking. Zane's stomach feels tight, like something's following them. The cave carvings lead to a hidden room deep below, its walls covered in red ice that pulses like a heartbeat. In the middle, a huge flame burns inside a giant ice block, moving like it's trapped but alive. Dark shapes flicker in the flame, like shadows with no bodies. Zane feels dizzy, like the room's pulling him in. Kori's tools find signals from the flame, not from Venus, but from way out in space, far past the stars. The room feels wrong, like it's watching them. Zane's head device shows scary pictures: Tira's crash, miners screaming, and an old Venus storm swallowing a city. Kori says the flame is part of something called the Blaze. Not just fire, but a trap that burns people's minds. The frozen fire works for the Scorchers, a creepy force that eats thoughts and gets stronger every burn. The camp starts breaking down. Domes crack like they're melting, drills burst into flames, and miners act strange, staring with eyes that glow red like the flame. Zane's afraid they're not themselves anymore. Kori finds a black rock in the cave, carved with stars that look like burning eyes, shaking with the flame's whisper. The flame's voice gets loud like a roar, saying, "We burn." Zane wonders if he's still in control or if the blaze has him trapped. Things get worse. Venus's storms blow harder, spitting sparks that burn the ice. Zane finds a piece of the black rock, and it glows, showing Tara's face. She looks so scared, like she's stuck in a fire, begging him to run. Everyone's head devices start showing the same thing, a dark fire that eats thoughts. The frozen fire shows a big web of red flames, like a net catching every person in the camp. Each dot in the web is someone's mind, each pulse their fear. Venus's ice makes a creepy sound like a low hum, and the cracks match the blaze's web, like the planet's alive. Kori finds a mark on the black rock saying the Scorchers want Earth next. They're not just on Venus, they're tied to fires across space, all hungry for minds. Zane sees a vision of dark shapes, like smoke with burning eyes, talking about winning or destroying everything. The blaze's signals shoot out to the stars like the Scorchers are coming closer. The camp's machines go crazy, screens flash Tira's face, drills shoot sparks. Zane feels Tira's voice in the blaze's web, so quiet, telling him to fight. Kori wonders if the Scorchers are burning them or testing them. Venus shakes with a bad hum, and the ice glows like a trap. Zane stares at the frozen fire, his hands cold, knowing a shadow might be waiting. He thinks about Tira, about the camp, about whether he can stop this thing or if it's too big. The air feels hot, like it's burning his skin. The camp's too quiet now, and Zane's not sure if he's alone or if the Scorchers are already in his head. The frozen fire glows brighter, its whispers louder, like it's excited. Zane steps back, but the ice cracks and the voices get stronger, calling his name over and over. He looks at Kori, who's pale, staring at the flame. They both know something's coming, something they can't stop. The storms outside the cave roar like they're alive. Zane's heart feels like it's breaking, but he won't give up, not yet. He grips his head device, hoping it holds a clue, but the flame just keeps burning, pulling him closer to the dark. The ice feels alive, its cracks spreading like veins. Zane wonders if he'll ever leave, or if the blaze has already burned his soul. Twist. The frozen fire isn't from Venus, it's a space trap to burn people's souls. Is Venus a new home or a giant fire pit? Could you touch a creepy fire like this knowing what it does? Tell us your scariest thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if this gave you chills, send it to all your space friends, and subscribe for more stories that'll blow your mind.